Hey y'all, so a lot of people are asking about these Lovers and Friends tickets, and as someone who's been to every edition of Lovers and Friends, and by every I do mean both, I just wanted to come on here and give y'all some advice on the buying process, the attendance process, all of that. So for tickets, make sure you have that pre-sale code in your inbox Friday morning. You don't want to be scrambling around because those tickets will go quick, especially the tickets that you want. I'll get to that in a second. Make sure you have the code. Make sure that when you sign on, you open it on multiple devices if you have them. Last year, I had signed on my computer, but just before the tickets were about to go on sale, I started to get a bad feeling. So I logged in on my phone too, and thankfully so, because the system that they have, it doesn't carry everybody through from the entry room into the pre-sale. So my computer was stuck on loading, but my phone thankfully went through and I was able to get my ticket. Now, to that point about the tickets, if you're looking for a VIP ticket, you have to get it in pre-sale. Those tickets go so fast. So on that note, let me get into the different tiers. Oh, me again, hey. But yeah, you have GA, which is general admission. You have GA plus, which is, general admission with a plus. And then you have VIP. Now, general admission will give you access to the grounds, all the vendors and stuff. You'll be able to go to all the different stages, but you're not going to be able to get super close. With all those people there, it's just impossible unless you get there super early or you were just like fighting your way through. GA Plus will get you a couple extra things. You'll still be in the general admission area, but you'll have like your own set of bathrooms, your own merch stand, etc., etc. So it's not much, but it depends on how much convenience you want. Now, VIP is where it's at. It's pricey, okay? Let's just start with that. The first year they hosted the festival, 2022, it was about $500. 2023 though, it was up to like $750. So it is pricey, but when you look at the roster of artists, somebody's got to pay them. But the VIP experience has changed a little bit, and not for the better. Let's get into it. So Lovers and Friends has 4 stages, and they're paired up in 2s. So over here, closer to the entrance, you have the bling stage and the crunk stage. Now, this is going to be for the quote-unquote smaller acts. I know none of these acts are like small acts, but these are the acts basically whose names are not big on the poster. And then there's the Lovers stage and the Friends stage. These are the 2 main stages. So this is where all the headliners are. But as you can see here, this is where the VIP entrance is. Now they have these cabanas. These are like for super wealthy people. It's like $10,000 plus. Like it's for like groups of friends with lots of money. So for the first edition of the festival, the VIP area was all connected. So as you can see up here, the 2 stages are right there and there. Basically anything between that line and the stage was VIP. It was very convenient. It was very fun. The VIP also has grassed areas. Well, not grass, AstroTurf. It is on a parking lot after all. But anyways, it's soft. You can sit on it if you want. It doesn't get as hot as the asphalt. So it's comfortable, it's convenient. You have your own food vendors. Lines are a lot shorter, private bathrooms, lockers, all of that. And you do need a wristband to get through here. But this was 2022. 2023, for some strange reason, they changed it. So the VIP area was suddenly cut off. So this was general admission, this was VIP, and this was VIP. So there was no way to get from VIP at the lover stage to VIP at the friend stage. So at this point, you may be asking, well, why are the 2 stages next to each other? Basically, how they do it, since they have so many acts, they have one act perform on one stage while they're setting up for the other act on the other stage. So you'd have like Sean Paul performing on this stage while they're setting up for Lil Kim over here. Then Lil Kim performs over here while they're setting up for the next act over here, just to keep things flowing. So there's always somebody performing. But because they cut this area off, if you were over here watching VIP and you wanted to see VIP on that stage, you'd either have to watch the screen or you'd have to go all the way around all these people, tens of thousands of people, all the way around to the other entrance, all the way through. By the time you do that, the performance is going to be halfway over, if you're lucky. Meanwhile, over here on the crunk and the bling stages, the VIP area was much smaller 2023 than it was in 2022. So it was very cramped. There was no open space like there was in 2022. And in order to even get in, you had to go through a crowd. So it wasn't even, the entrance wasn't even accessible. So yeah, VIP at your own risk. I don't know what the stage setup is going to be this year. They're probably not going to release all that information until much closer to the festival. But if it's your first time, you want an elevated experience, you could go for it. Just make sure you get on your Zoom and you're ready to purchase right away on Friday. Otherwise, you're going to have to buy it from like someone on Facebook or Twitter. And good luck with that. So in terms of being at the festival, I definitely recommend getting there early, especially if there's an act that you want to see early in the day. For me, for example, I knew I wanted to see Trina. That's not me right there, but I'm saying I knew I wanted to see Trina, and she was very early in the day. She was the first act on this stage. So I was there right away, ready to go, and I was able to be front row when I saw her. Now, compare that to the year after. I was in the hotel, no makeup on, running so late. So get there early if you want to see somebody early. And on that note, if you are VIP, do not forget your wristband. Put it on the night before if you have to. Put it on your door handle. Put it on your wrist before you even get on the plane to go to Vegas. But do not forget that wristband, because here I am in the car, 2023, taking selfies, thinking I'm cute. Well, I was cute, but still. Thinking I was doing the damn thing. I was on my way to see Lil' Kim. I knew I would get there right in time to see her. Then I get to the entrance and I realized, oh my gosh, I left my wristband at the hotel. Child. So I ended up having to wait in line to get a new wristband, which is not a fun process, not a quick process. I missed like half a Kim set. Now, I will say, you know, she's my favorite rapper ever. So I made sure I got to the front. This is a picture from my phone. I was gonna get to the front by any means necessary, but definitely make sure you have that wristband. Other general pieces of advice: if there's an artist that you know you want to be at the very front for, don't plan on getting to their stage right before their set. Okay, you need to get there one full act, maybe 2 acts, maybe even 3 acts before they hit the stage, depending on what stage they're on. For example, I love Maya. I knew I wanted to be at the very front, so I got there a couple sets early, and sure enough, I was front and center. Now, in contrast, I knew I wanted to see Mariah, but I was lollygagging. So this was the closest I could get. Now, it's still pretty close, but I was trying to be front row. So definitely plan your day out. They release the set times a couple days before the festival, so you'll have time to go through, pick out the artists you want to see. You're probably going to have to sacrifice some artists because there's going to be a lot of conflicting set times. Never with the headliners. The headliners are never going to conflict set times. But with those smaller acts on the poster, you may get those conflicting set times. You may see one of them on stage while your favorite headliner's on stage. So you're gonna have to pick and choose. Make sure you are ready to take a journey on your way home. It will be extremely difficult to get an Uber, if impossible. The cell service there is terrible. Even if you schedule one, you won't be able to contact them. Also, you're gonna need to drink a lot of water. It's very hot there usually. The first year I went, it was 100+ degrees. We were struggling. Definitely drink a lot of water. They'll probably let you bring in water bottles, not like full ones, but ones you can refill. But yeah, drink your water, but also, I know it's a festival, people gonna be sipping, but be judicious. That's what I'll say. Because if your favorite artist is about to come on stage and you are about to pee yourself, please don't pee yourself. That's all I'll say. But yeah, that's pretty much all of the advice I can think of at the moment. Feel free to ask me questions in the comments. I'll be happy to answer any. Also, face was beat, purr. But yeah, feel free to ask me anything. Good luck with your ticket purchases. I don't think I will be out there this year, but you never know. I might just get that itch on Thursday night. Not itch, child. But anyways, yeah, let me know.